do not let someone else's definition of a good woman keep you stuck. Let me tell you what prompted this video. I took my daughter to the hairstylist to get her hair done. First time going to a real hairdresser. She's 6. But anyway, I took her to the stylist to get her hair done. So, you know, sitting back there with her while the lady's doing her hair. And, you know, and I've actually never met this stylist before. But, you know, we started talking and she started sharing some things with me. And she started sharing some of her personal information with me. And she's been through a lot. And I won't get into all of that here. But she's been through a lot. Some serious things too. But one of the things in our conversation, she was talking about the breakup of her relationship. And she was talking about how, you know, the man, you know, he didn't work. He didn't know how to really do anything for himself. She was in charge of his bank account. He would have to call her to just, you know, ask her what was the balance in his account. She said the only thing he really knew about his bank account was the PIN number for his debit card. He didn't know how to like pay any bills or car insurance or anything like that. Not that he would, because she took care of all of those things. And she said prior to her doing that, he, and I want to say she said this man was maybe 41. Yeah. So she was saying that before she did all of these things for him, his mom did all of these things for him. So the relationship didn't work, not because of those things, but because of the other stuff, you know, like him, you know, cheating or, you know, getting too aggressive with her, you know, and all this kind of thing. So as she's telling me this story, she's also saying that even his boys and his family has told him that he had a good woman. And he just really messed up because he has now lost the good woman. And she goes on to say, you know I was a good woman. So, you know, I really wanted to go there. But like I said, this is the first time I met this lady. So, you know, the only thing I really got in there was just to tell her, you know, you deserve better. You can do better. You know, you don't want to be in a relationship where you have to do everything. That's not a good thing. I just met this woman. Okay. But this is the thing. Because she's not the only one. And I want to say up front, you know, I have had my own stupid relationships. Okay, so this is not coming from a place of judgment. This is coming from a place of empowerment for women, okay? We have to be careful how we define ourselves as a good woman and how we are affirmed by other people as a good woman, when that definition and that criteria for how they're viewing you as a good woman is negative. Okay, what makes you a good woman for staying in a situation that is demoralizing, a situation that says you have no value for yourself, a situation that says you have low expectations, and the fact that you stay there and you pay all of his bills and you have to handle his bank account like he's a child, and then he's doing all the other stuff and all that, and you're sticking it out, and that makes you a good woman. Well, I'm going to say that does not make you a good woman. That makes you a woman who needs to find herself, okay? Because you are not valuing yourself enough and you're accepting crap. And if you do not recognize that you are accepting crap, instead of you're seeing it as this man did not take advantage of the fact that I'm a good woman, so you're buying into you're a good woman because you're paying all the bills and you're taking care of him like a child, you know, previously done by his mother, and now you're taking on the task. And you're viewing that as you're gonna, if it wasn't him, it'll be another man. You'll do it for someone else. So we have to be careful with these labels that are twisted. Okay? Because it does not make you a good woman to be in that situation. I'm not saying, you know, your character, you're bad. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you have affirmed yourself, and because of your own issues that you may not even recognize yet, you are accepting some bullshit that you should not be accepting. And then it's being glamorized as you're this long-suffering good woman. Well, I'm telling you that that is not what was destined for us. That is not the prize. Okay? So we should not be settling for that. And if anybody's affirming you by saying, man, you're a good woman. Think about why they're saying that. You're a good woman because he cheats on you and you stay by his side. You're a good woman because he done went upside your head so many times, but girl, you're sticking it out. You're a good woman because he doesn't even have to work. You're a good woman because you pay all the bills, buy his clothes, feed him. Man, you're a good woman because if it were not for you, he wouldn't even be able to drive a vehicle because, you know, you're paying for what he's driving, his car insurance and everything. Listen. You have got to see what is wrong with that, okay? And we sometimes, you know, and this may be an extreme case or maybe not, but we sometimes will dress stuff up just so that we can make it what we want it to be instead of accepting what it is. And also getting to a point where we can accept, okay, this is what that is. And for me to accept it or have accepted it, I got a problem, you know? Let's not waste energy making that person the villain, because the reality is until we get that kind of stuff straight with us, if it wasn't that man, then it would be the next man or maybe the next man and the next man. So we have to get ourselves straight. So I'm just making this video to say a good woman is not defined by how much you're taken advantage of by other people and yet you suffer through it. Nobody is requiring you to be a martyr for anybody. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say on that, you know. We just have to, you know, get it together. Define yourself. If it's negative, you know it's negative. Do the work. Do whatever the work is to get away from that, because all that right there does not make you a good woman. Bye, guys.